Good morning, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market opens up here in less than 2 minutes, so let's see what happens. CALM looks like it wants to get down below 37. So I'm in 500 shares at 37.23. All right, I'm getting out there, not barely moving at all. Let's see what else I can find. All right, I think this one wants to make a move back to the upside here. So just picked up 500 shares at 7.15 on the long side. Oh, nice. Got some more down there. So have 1,500 shares at 687. So let's see what this one wants to do. See if it wants to get back up in the 690s or not. So it took me out there at 695. And yeah, just wanted to move back to the upside. Looking like that move. Whoop, never mind. What's going on with LK? Oh, very nice. All right, let's see. Go to 33.85 to buy some long. So a messy start to the day. 4 minutes in, up $34. That's all right. It can't always be clean. But all right, let's see what else I can find. A very savage move here. Nice breakout. So I was wrong. I could have definitely scalped up for more, but that breakout just led to this candle right now that's forming. So I mean, people rightfully were buying that breakout, up around there chasing at that point, but to have it turn around that fast. I definitely feel much better about just getting out. Granted, like I said, in hindsight, yeah, I could have had a very, very much nicer move there. But, yeah, well, this one has now revealed itself to be one that's going to be playing games. Because, like I said, that was a very nice breakout. And then that fast, things just turned around. So one of those things you want to get mentally noted as a trader about a stock. Quick little update here on CALM. Again, one of those sloppy trades, but I mean, it didn't move the way I wanted to, and I feel very, very good about it because now you can see what's happened is this thing has completely turned back around and gone back up. So yeah, sloppy, but I'll tell you what, making $13 on a trade where I thought it was going to go down, but it ended up doing that. I'll tell you, that $13 looks really, really good. So yes, a sloppy morning, but now with some hindsight in my favor here, definitely made the right decisions in both those regards. So. Sometimes sloppy is good. Have an order at 140.25 here on ROKU and one up as high as 140.23 on the break. So you can see that right there, high 140.23. So I was literally 2 cents away. So at this point, going to go up to 140.55 and we'll see if it can work its way up there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get short here at 37.50. I think it wants to get down through that level. And I'll give it some wiggle room. If I'm wrong, I'll just have to take the loss. But if I'm right, I think this thing's got some good, more potential to come to the downside. So we'll see what happens with it. Well, I have a stop at 38.01. It's getting close. So it might be a losing trade here. I just want to at least get the documented stop in there. So 38.01 stop. Close, but not quite there. But as of right now, things are not looking so good. And it's getting even closer. not ready to wave the white flag quite yet, but things are not looking so good. Well, so far it's hanging in there. Still not feeling too good about it, but we'll see what happens. I'll go ahead and pause. Well, it's back at 37.50. There is the break. Ooh. Well, that was not what I wanted. After all that, I was hoping for a much bigger break. Still want to give it a little bit of time. See if it can pick up some momentum here. But it's just not doing so. So when I feel better, look at that bounce. And now it's bouncing back up. So, well, that was a losing trade, but my stop loss saved me. You saw it was knocking right on the door, but at least it was a much smaller loss than it could have been. I wanted to let a few minutes come by and see if I was wrong to have done that. But yeah, this thing is just sitting. If anything, right now it's bouncing back up. So I can't quite get anything right. I guess the one thing I did get very right was the placement of my stop loss, because you saw it was within 1 penny. Yes, 1 penny of stopping me out for a much bigger loss than what I took. So I suppose I did that right. But other than that, as you've seen, I'm not doing too much right this morning as far as getting the directions of things correctly, but hey, this happens. Have an order at 141.85. Well, it stopped right below it. So again, difficulty on this one. The high, well, I guess it hit 141.85, but it didn't fill me. So that's the problem of nailing the top. You never want to brag about nailing the top, because if you nail the top, you still put yourself at the risk of just never getting any shares in the first place. So yes, I technically nailed the top there. Problem is, I didn't get it filled. That's why I don't like to nail the top. I like to nail the top within 1 penny. Within 1 penny is a great spot to be in, but not the exact top. But let's see if it can get a break now up through 142. Oh, I apologize. I missed the entry point on that one. So all out there for the $50, which is what I wanted. But I got filled at 142.05, and it happened so fast I still had to type in my exit point, which was the $50 that I wanted. Just in case it keeps on moving, I'll go up 142.45. So there you go. I finally got something that played according to plan, other than the video perspective. I missed capturing the entry point on video, but at least I got the exit. So again, that was what I wanted the entire time. I was going for the $50, and even right now I should be getting my exit point in there. There we go. So now if I get filled, all I got to do is click buy, and it'll lock in the 142.35 price. So there we go. $50 on that one. The goal of that trade was just to kind of regain my footing here a little bit. I don't want to say my confidence is like destroyed right now or anything like that, but yeah, it's nice to get something that kind of just goes smooth, and that was a good smooth trade. But I am interested now up at 142.45 if it wants to work its way up there. So I'll keep a close eye on it. Okay, it's getting close. I'm at 142.55. To go short. Okay, so I'm in there, opening 500 shares. And all out there for another very, very fast $50. So I'm now going to go up to 142.95. So I'm definitely not going to complain about $50 in, I don't know, what was that, 5 seconds? But let's see if this thing wants to continue to grind higher. I will be ready for it now at 142.95. Okay, it's nearing. I changed my order up to 143.05. Okay, got those. Initial 500 shares. See what it wants to do. Might give me the opportunity to add some more, but I want to let it play out a little bit here first. Nope, decided to just give me the $50 again. Whoops, not 142, 143.55. So just double checking. I say double checking out loud because yes, I am talking to myself because if you've watched my past videos, you've seen that sometimes I enter in the wrong number and then all of a sudden I'm not where I want to be on a trade. So 143.55. Actually, let's do this because that could get quite explosive through that level. So I'm going to go up to 85. Keep in mind, I am looking at things outside of this chart that you see. I have four monitors to be exact. So what I'm looking at is not everything that you see here. But there we go. Let's do, I don't even know. All right, okay, so 150 now. Just 3 separate trades on Roku. Just, you know, literally nickel and diming this thing. So nothing big on the day. I'm up 177 with commissions. You know, that's probably right around 150-ish, but getting a move here. Like I said, can it get up to 143.85? All right, well, I'm going to go up to 144.15 at this point. This thing's, like I said, thought it could get quite explosive, and it did. Moving very, very smoothly now. So 144.15. See if it can get up through there. I'm taking a little bit too long. So let's go to 144.25. Waiting to see some weakness, and then I might be interested to get a little bit more aggressive with the short. But right now it's just grinding upwards. But all right, I will go ahead and pause for now. Well, it's pulling back here now. So I'm going to go ahead and just wrap this up. It is 10:45, so 45 minutes in. I have some other things I need to do on the day. The New Year's underway. So that means tax time, starting to get all that stuff together, real estate stuff I got to get together. So I'm going to start to work on those sorts of things. So I'm going to wrap things up here. But yeah, now from a marketing perspective, was this a very good video? No, not really. I mean, I'm up $177 in 45 minutes. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't want to be greedy and say, you know, come across as I'm not thankful for that. But if you've seen some of my past videos, you've seen amounts well over $177 in a much, much quicker amount of time than 45 minutes. But from a very realistic perspective, I like the way this turned out because, yeah, sometimes mornings like this play out where you just can't quite do anything right. But, I mean, I did plenty of things right, or I did plenty of things you know, decently enough. I mean, I made the decisions to get out when I did on those things, which saved me money. But my favorite part of the day and what I'm pumped up to have caught on video was not the importance necessarily of a stop loss, but where you place the stop loss. Let me put that again. Yes, you need to use stop losses, but if you're putting your stop losses in the wrong locations, places that don't make sense, then don't get me wrong, that's good you're using a stop loss, but that's not the full picture. And you saw here the exact reason why not only do you need to use a stop loss, but put it in the right spot. Had I put it, and literally, in a very literal sense, had I put my stop loss 1 cent lower, I would have been stopped out there for right around, I don't know what that was, probably a $200-some loss. But instead, it turned out to be, I don't know, it was like a $15 loss or something like that on that trade. But that was not coincidence. That was just not me randomly putting my stop loss out there. That was not me just, oh, well, you gambled and got lucky where you put your stop loss. No, it was not. It was not at all. And those are the little things that make all the difference in the world of trading. You know, just saying, well, I know what a stop loss is, therefore I know how to trade. No. Do you know where to put a stop loss? That's one of those little things. So, I mean, I'd encourage you, you know, scroll back and look at that. And, I mean, like I said, that I'd still be in the red right now if I had not put that stop loss in the right spot. So just those little things make all the difference. But that's all I have here. Like I said, I'm going to move on. Thanks for hanging out. And I realize, keep in mind, from an entertainment standpoint, yeah, this one wasn't necessarily the most entertaining in terms of money raining down from the sky. But from a very practical, from a very nitty-gritty, realistic point of view, which is hopefully what you're seeking after, then this is a video this is some good stuff that, played out here. So of course I wish I would have made more money, but I guess from the teaching standpoint of things and just kind of seeing how things can play out in the real world of trading, I'm very happy with how this turned out. If you would like me to keep making videos like this, a few things. First off, hit that like button and leave a comment down below. And then also check out the channel. There's plenty of other these live trade videos, and hopefully you decide to ultimately subscribe. But if nothing else and you would like for me to keep on making these live trade videos, like I said, the easiest way and quickest way to communicate that to me is to hit that like button and leave a comment down below. So thanks for hanging out. Get out there, not only use stop losses, but put your stop losses in the right spot. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.